What is the real cost of living in Nairobi, Kenya? This was a question I asked myself one evening, and I thought Google got the answer. And here we go. I was up for the biggest surprise that I have received in a minute. This article caught my attention, and I was like, you mean you can compare Kenya to the New York City? And I was like, you know what? Let me do my day in my life in Kenya and in Nairobi and show you the real cost of living in Nairobi. And guys, yes, we know that the income too is different, but yeah, so let's do this. Today I'm going to be showing you my total cost of living here in Kenya, and the first thing you're going to be doing today, we are running errands, so it's going to be easy for me to show you the breakdown of cash and all those things. Yeah, so let's get into today's activities. So the first thing is accommodation, and I am in this house I'm going to show you in just a minute, which is relatively also where I stay, but this is a vacant house and I thought it's ideal for me to show you, and the price. So here we go. Just like in New York City, you can get different houses. Now, like for example, this is a one-bedroom house that I am going to show you. And yeah, in this apartment, there are still some two-bedroom house, three-bedroom house. And you can get to live depending on your needs and the amount of money and the amount of space you need. Also, which I think is similar between the two cities, the location of your house determines how much it's going to be. Like for example, if this house is like way closer to Nairobi and in like some areas in Nairobi, the lavish areas, it's going to be more expensive, but this is like in an average sort of area, and yeah, so that's why its budget is relatively affordable depending on how much you're budgeting for. But this is an ideal place: kitchen, bedroom, washroom, and a whole living room and a balcony. Very important. Now, for anyone who'd be wondering where are the furnitures and all that stuff, chairs, utensils, you know, here in Kenya, or at least in majority of places in Kenya, you come get a house that is not furnished, then you buy your own things. You come in with your own things. If you're relocating, if you're beginning life, you start life afresh. But there are other houses, let me mention, it's important, there are other houses that right now bring the facility of having everything furnished. Like you'll find a house that has chairs, electronics, all utensils you need, bed, and a place to continue just living life. All you need to bring in is your clothes. But this, where I live, you come with your own stuff. So the house I just shown you is the most ideal like sort of accommodation for anyone who's just a normal average person here in Kenya. Yes, so let's head over to our today's activities. In Kenya, M-Pesa is almost a basic need where you get to transact your money from your phone to cash. So M-Pesa first. An ideal Kenyan does not have a personal car, so I'm here at a stage waiting for a matatu, which is a Kenyan public transport, for it to take me from my place to town so I can run my errands. Public transport around Nairobi is definitely one of the cheapest way to move around from one place to another, but you can also use Uber, you can use Bolt, you can even use SafeBoda to move from one place to another depending on your money and your finances and the place you're going, of course. Snacking in Nairobi is almost irresistible, especially these smokies and boiled eggs and some kachumbari, which is like salsa or salad, and then you get to enjoy some very good appetizer and energizer as you continue on with your day. Actually, we can almost bet that most people in Nairobi eat this smoky, and at least once in their life, we can almost bet that for sure someone has ever tried smoky and enjoyed the sweetness. It's just different from how you prepare it at home, and it gives you some energizer and you feel like you've already eaten, you know what, and then you continue, you've supported the business and you helped other people to keep making more money, and you can also continue living full, you know. Anyway, this is something you should try if you visit Nairobi for your first time. So now, on a normal day, a normal Kenyan either goes for their office work, or for me, here is my office work in this place where I get to have like meetings with people. And today I was meeting up with someone at what is this place? Bika Blue Post, and I got to enjoy a cup of coffee at this price. And yeah, so we're continuing on with adding up the total cost of living here in Kenya for an ideal normal human being. Yes. So let's head over to go do some shopping, and then later on I'm going to talk to you guys about things to do with other expenses that you need as you continue living here. So after my business of the day, right now it's around 6 p.m. and guys, I have done a tour of this place because I found it to be so interesting, and of course, you know, your girl got to you in terms of showing you places you can come and adventure. But before that, I really wanted to talk to you guys about some of our expenses as we continue to live and the cost of living. And number one is our water bill. So for me, at least every month, I know I have to account for like 600 to close to 1,000 Kenya shillings for water, depending on how much I have used and whether I have been around and all that stuff. Secondly is electricity. I recharge via prepay, so that I can even pay like 200 all the way to like 2,000, 3,000. In a month, I think I use like, let's say 2,000, depending on how much I am consuming and what I am doing. And then after that, the third thing is on internet. So I use home fiber. So where I live, luckily, there is the Safaricom home fiber. So I'm able to connect to Wi-Fi to my house. And for the router that I use for 10 Mbps, it's 4,000 every month. So yeah, so at least now you have an idea of how much I spend on my like monthly charges. And after that, so let's go sort about food. So today I have not eaten like lunch because at times I found I end up not eating when I'm like very occupied and I get busy. But let's go figure out what you're going to eat as we also do some shopping, because we need to recharge our shopping in the house. So let's do that. We are here shopping and you'd think it's end month because the queue. That's why I hate shopping in the evening. So for food, we are in these locals of ours. When we feel like we want to treat ourselves, a place we normally come to, and we just ordered. Yeah, and I can't wait for me to show you what you're going to be eating. But for a normal Kenyan, they cook because it's cheap, okay? But today, we award ourselves because anyway, we had not eaten like lunch. So yeah. What are you having?
A cheese beef burger. Fryer.
Yeah. Enjoy. So what I'm having is a burger, chicken burger and cheese and the fries, and I can't wait to eat. So I'm just going to be concluding how much money you need and your cost of living here in Kenya as we continue on with enjoying our meal. So now, assuming you eat out most of the days, that would mean that every day you need not less than 1,000 Kenya shillings for your food. That leads us to 30,000 Kenya shillings. Now, plus rent, 14,000 Kenya shillings. I go by what I use. Water 2,000, electricity 5,000. If you have a fridge, of course, it's more price and all that. And then 6,000 for transport. Now, the estimation for my transport is on every day for someone to go to town. Maybe if you work in CBD, it's like 100 Kenya shillings. So to and fro, like the maximum is like 100 Kenya shillings. So to and fro, 200 times 30 days, that's 66,000. So in total, the total cost of living in Nairobi, according to my budget, is 57,000 Kenya shillings. That is like $570. Let me know in the comment section for the people living in abroad or wherever you live. Is this a lot? Is this little? How lower or higher is it compared to your country? I'd be so glad to know that in the comment section. And yeah, so I think right now I can upgrade myself to start eating like some lady in New York. Okay, enough of being African and using our hands. Okay, now before some of my African brothers and sisters start saying I am divorcing my African nature, I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. I had fun creating it and I'm looking forward to responding to your comments in the comment section down below. Also guys, remember I do upload videos every day, so stick around, turn your notification bell on, and here you can continue watching more videos that I have uploaded, and you continue on with the daily upload till the end of the year. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for everyone who has been supporting me on this challenge, and those who've been watching my videos. You help me pay my rent and continue being able to continue sustain myself in the cost of living here in Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you guys. I will see you tomorrow. See you in the next one.